Our top 5 this month is counting down the most awkward moments in the cinema right now. Those scenes that get you all cringing in your seats, averting your eyes, and wincing in downright embarrassment. Let's kick off in style, with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law leading the return of the master detective Sherlock Holmes and his trusty sidekick Watson.
It was nice to see you, Watson.
It's good to know that sometimes even the greatest minds find themselves revealing a little more than they intended.
Madam, I need you to remain calm, and trust me, I'm a professional. But beneath this pillow lies the key to my release.
Coming your way in 2010, Youth in Revolt sees Michael Cera getting into all sorts of uncomfortable situations.
What's happened to your clothes, son?
IRS took them.
And why don't you have any clothes on?
Solidarity.
Of course.
Michael, when you're trying to win over the girl of your dreams, our advice would be to take it easy with the sun lotion.
You get turned on easily?
Also coming next year is Sandra Bullock in All About Steve, and she's filling the third spot with an equally disastrous attempt at the dating game, even when trying the direct approach.
Oh, you okay?
Don't worry, she's fine. Sandra's on our list even though nothing she does seems to make her character embarrassed. It's just everyone else who suffers.
You can't stay here.
But you said...
I'm a guy. We say things we don't mean.
Well then, how do I know you mean what you're saying now when you said you didn't mean what you said?
In second place, we're heading off for a couple's retreat. And here's a perfect recipe for an embarrassing situation. Just combine some average guys with a rather overzealous yoga teacher.
So I will transfer you my energy. I will transfer my karma. Here is my karma on you.
Jason!
You have a great aura. Yes.
Jason!
Encouragement. Yes!
Don't recognize that position from your regular classes? We reckon Jason Bateman's thinking the same thing. Sometimes even movie stars have a hard day at the office.
This fire has just started, and we will not put it out.
Top spot on our list goes to Ricky Gervais, proving he's the master of the awkward moments in the invention of lying.
Your sister?
No.
Daughter?
No.
She's way out of your league.
Thank you.
In a world where everybody tells the truth all the time, even the most harmless conversation could become excruciating at any moment. Sorry, Ricky. I guess that's why they say the truth hurts.
Yes, I'm with him right now. No, not very attractive. No, I won't be sleeping with him tonight. Nope. Probably not even a kiss. Okay, you too. Bye. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Our second feature in focus this month is the hotly awaited Twilight New Moon.
You just don't belong in my world, Bella.
I belong with you.
Last year's Twilight made instant superstars out of Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart and left fans desperate for the next installment of this vampire epic.
What do we do with you now?
Now that it's arrived, audiences can see for themselves how it measures up to the original.
I think it looks completely different. Twilight was more of a happy film. They're going to have a lot more emotions in this one. There's a lot going on.
The most shocking thing for me is the absence of Edward and the fact that it's still a movie on its own.
This is the last time you'll ever see me.
Don't worry, Edward fans. He's still in it, but he's taking a back seat as this film follows Bella's journey.
What did you do? Hey, what did you do to him? Watch it.
The filmmakers are hoping these new arrivals will find favour with the fans, and we were wondering if the cast had any favourites amongst the new characters.
I don't know.
I like Sam, the leader of the Wolfpack. I think that's such a cool part.
Take Bella back to Emily's place.
It's just kind of very stoic and very sort of mysterious. I think it's quite similar to Edward in a lot of ways. I might have to go with the obvious and say Dakota Fanning.
This may hurt just a little.
No, please, please!
She's scary. She makes me shake when I watch her.
Taylor's fans will be doing some shaking of their own when they finally catch their first glimpse of his new-look mega-muscled physique in the movie. At one point, rumours were flying that new director Chris Weitz was thinking of recasting the role of Bella's best friend, an occasional werewolf, Jacob.
Be careful, those things are actually really heavy, so...
So, Taylor, how did you persuade Chris you were buff enough to be Jacob?
I didn't do anything.
Actually, the first thing I said upon shaking hands was strip off, and I oiled him down, and then I took many photos of him.
That might have been a good idea.
Sadly, even though he loses his clothes every time he lets out his inner werewolf, fans won't get to see that view in the movie.
We never actually show that part. We can't, actually. I transform, and then I come back to human form, and I go grab a little pair of shorts and put them on before I hop back in front of the camera.
You're sort of beautiful.
You're my only reason to stay.
He left you, Bella. He didn't want you anymore.
It's a tough dilemma for any girl. Which of these fine guys is the right one for her?
I think the whole point of this story is that there isn't a wrong choice. I go back and forth because the story wouldn't exist if there wasn't like a genuine argument for why she should be with both sides.
Okay, so let's take a look at this genuine argument. Or better yet, let's get the guys to sell themselves.
I think I'm pretty adventurous.
No, I guess I'm pretty stubborn, to a point.
That sort of modesty is not going to help you win any hearts, Robert.
I never want to say the positive ones, because then it looks like I'm kissing my own eyes.
Unless, of course, it's exactly that sort of attitude that she likes.
On paper, I think Jacob's probably better for her.
I won't ever hurt you.
But there's just something about Edward, it's just that sort of indescribable thing that she can't live without.
We're not sure what that thing could be, but it's probably not the way he parks the truck.
Don't hate the truck.
It would have been less of a dramatic entrance if I'm like backing up into something.
We don't want you getting insecure, Rob, but your co-star in this movie looks a lot happier behind the wheel. And now Taylor's got himself an A-list girlfriend of his own with Taylor Swift. Will he be putting Rob in the shade for this movie?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Rob did a very good job in the first film, so that would be difficult.
Taylor, just in case you do become the new teen sensation, be ready for some pretty strange tabloid attention. Just ask Robert.
I like the story about me being pregnant in some Australian magazine. It was on the front page, I think.
Rob's got it. Bad.
I don't even think the article, I think that was just the headline. The article was just like, nothing. It was just
it's a little odd. It might be a little odd.
Twilight might have a lot of things going for it, but it definitely doesn't feature a pregnant Robert Pattinson. Sorry if that's disappointing to anyone. We're sorry to say, folks, but that's all we can possibly fit into this episode of MTV at the Movies. So while you go away and think about which of those films you want to catch, we'll go and make sure we do it all again next month. Only better, if that's possible.
You get how incredible this is?
Bye for now.